Hi students, welcome to IRW 0980. This video will give you an overview of your IRW 0980 course. So notice that I am on the course homepage here. And on the course homepage, you'll see an area labeled announcements. And so this is where your instructor may post announcements about the week or announcements that remind you about upcoming deadlines. And so as you sign into your course, make sure to always check this area labeled announcements to see if there's an important announcement from your instructor. To begin working on the course, notice that in the top bar here, the blue bar, there are some drop-down menus. And so under the drop-down menu labeled coursework, you will want to go to the content area. This is the area you should go after reading the announcements each time you sign into your course. And you will see on the left side a table of contents. And the first time that you enter your course, make sure to read the overview and syllabus area. So in this area, you will learn about the course. There are course competencies listed. These are what you should be able to do both in school and in the workplace after you complete this course. Below that are the learning objectives. And so these are basically kind of the goals for the course. And each one of your projects or assignments will connect directly to these course objectives. The abbreviation here is student learning objective or student learning outcome. And so you'll see these abbreviations throughout the course. If an assignment connects directly to the first student learning outcome or objective, you might see SLO1 by it. And so that just lets you know that the assignment is directly related to this goal. And by the end of the term, you should be able to do all of these things and you'll get practice with the projects and assignments so that you can accomplish these goals. Also, you'll see a document that's labeled IRW 0980 references. This includes all of the materials that were used in the course. And then below that, you'll see something that tells you what to do next. You'll see attached your instructor's syllabus. Make sure to download this syllabus below the document. You should see a button labeled download or print, and you'll want to have access to the syllabus somewhere offline, just in case your internet goes down or there's a technical issue. And so the next thing to do is to go to the table of contents on the upper left side of the page and select Getting Started. And so up here, you'll see the words Getting Started. Notice that when I select the words Getting Started, there's a little number 2 next to that area. That lets me know that there are 2 pages in this module or in this area that I need to read. And so the words that are in blue are links. When you select those, that will take you to a page to read. And so make sure to read both of these pages. The Getting Started page here, Get Started, will tell you about your instructor and the expectations for the course and other information to help you be successful. And then after you've read these 2 pages, you'll want to go to the module 1 here. It's an introduction to the class, and you just select the title of the module to go to the module. Notice that it ends here on December 5th. So you'll see an ending date. That is when the module will completely close. And so that is not the deadline for your assignments. That's just when you won't have access to the module anymore. As you go through the first module, you'll see that there's an introduction that tells you what you'll be working on. You'll see the course competencies that are connected to this module specifically. And again, remember, these are kind of a list of what you will be able to do after completing the module in both the school and in the workplace. And then below that, you'll see the module learning objectives. And so in this module, these are the things that you'll be asked to do, recall important information. You'll be asked to do that on the syllabus quiz, and that connects to the student learning outcome 2. You'll also be asked to describe information about yourself. That will take place in our discussion, and that connects to student learning outcome number 4. And so on, right? You'll see kind of what you'll be asked to do in the module and how that connects to the outcomes and in which assignment you'll be doing these things. And so to get started on the module, you'll want to scroll down. Notice that it says here there are 15 modules in this 15-week course. So if you're taking a 15-week course, you'll see 15 modules listed on the side, and they will open throughout the term. If you're taking a 12-week course, likely you'll see 12 modules. If you're taking an intersession 2-week course, you may see a module for each day. So the number of modules depends on the length of the course that you're taking or the duration of that course. And notice also that below this, you'll see a percentage. And so this lets you know how much of this module you have completed. So far, I have read 1 out of 8 topics, or I've completed 1 out of 8 topics. This could be pages to read. This could be discussions to participate in. This could be assignments to submit, but I get kind of a status of how much I've completed so far. And then the first item to look at is the Module 1 agenda. And some of the items, you can see the full content on the items. So with the Module 1 agenda, I can see the full agenda here, which is a table that tells me what I'm going to complete this week. In other pages, I don't see any of the content. So I would suggest that rather than using this first page here, you should just go ahead and select the first page that's in the module. And then that way, you'll make sure you see all of the content. And so here is a table, and really this is just to help you stay on track. Some students find that it's helpful to print off this agenda so that they can use a pen or a pencil and check off the tasks as they're completed. If you'd like to do that, you can print directly from the Brightspace course, or you can download this page and save it and print it from your computer. But again, it's just to help you stay on track to make sure you've completed all of the activities that are assigned in this module for the week. When you're ready to move forward on the page, there are these arrows. And so you can just select the right arrow to move forward. And the next page here helps you understand how to create an organizational system on your computer. And so it's best to save all of the files from the course in folders on your computer in a way that you can easily find the information. And so rather than naming the files that you download with your name, I would encourage you to use specific names like IRW 0980 syllabus or IRW essay on and the topic, right? And so that you can easily find the information. And again, after you've read this page, you can select the arrow to move forward. Those arrows are also at the bottom of the page as well. And so, excuse me, the next task to complete would be the discussion. And so you would complete the discussion here, make sure you read any resources that are attached, play any videos that are included, and read all of the instructions. And then at the bottom of the instructions, you'll see a way to start a new thread. Just follow the instructions that are here, which are to start a new thread, create a subject or a title, and then introduce yourself by giving your name and answering the questions that are posted here. And so for each discussion post or each discussion area, you'll be asked to do this, to create a thread and then to respond to your classmates. Typically, your first discussion post will be due on Thursdays in your IRW classes, unless your instructor has changed this to a different day of the week. And then your responses to your classmates are typically due at the end of the week on Sundays. This may vary, of course, if you're taking a 12-week class or a two-week intersession class. And so, make sure to refer to the instructions that are in your course that you're taking. But once you've completed the discussion, again, you just press the arrows to move forward. You'll see assignments to complete. And again, read the instructions fully. Make sure to download any attachments. If you see text that you can click on, you just select it and it'll either download or bring you to another page online. And with assignments, again, you'll just scroll down. Once you've completed your assignment, it's here. You'd open it in Microsoft Word, type on it directly, save the assignment with your name. So notice that down here, I have my name with my last name initial here with the assignment, clear title syllabus assignment, so that I know what this assignment is. If I don't include these parts when I'm saving my files, sometimes I could lose track of which assignment I should turn in, and I might attach the wrong assignment. And so to attach an assignment, you just select the upload button, find the file you'd like to attach and open it. And then once it's listed here, you'll just choose the submit button that you'll see below. And then again, we just move forward. So we have the same sort of process and complete another assignment, move forward. After we've done that, to go to the next page. And then in your course, you'll likely be asked to complete what is called the Jumpstart for Learners course. This is a resource that was developed by the college to help you understand how online courses work. And so there's some instructions on how to enroll in the Jumpstart course. And likely your instructor will ask you to complete this Jumpstart course by the end of module 2. And you can start working on it in your first module, try to get as much done as you can, and then complete the rest in the second module if you need some more time. And so press the arrow to go forward. You will then see a checklist. And so this is another way to make sure you've done everything that you need to do for the module. And as you've done these things, just check them off. So if you read the syllabus, you check it off. If you finished the discussion by introducing yourself and responding to classmates, check it off. And so you'll see all of these little areas to check off. And notice also that there are links. And so if you see an assignment here and you're not sure what it is or what it means, you can always click this link here to go back and see what's included. Okay, and then, oh yeah, I did turn in that assignment. I can check it off, right? And now that I've checked off my checklist, I move forward with the arrow. And I get kind of a sense of what's going to come up in the next module and anything that I can do here to prepare for that module. And when the module opens, I'll be able to move to it. It depends on when the instructor has enabled the module to open. So I can get back to the table of contents by clicking this link here, or again, by going to coursework and content. That'll take me back to the main table of contents page. And so notice now when I scroll down, it says I've completed 2 topics, and that's because I still need to submit my assignments and I still need to post my discussion posts, right? Even though I read this area, I didn't complete it fully. So I need to go back and make sure that I post the discussion. And so when you've completed the week, you will see that it says all of the topics are complete here in this bar that keeps track of your progress. So as your instructor grades your assignments, you'll be able to see your grades and feedback by going to the grades area. It says my grades here, and then selecting the link for grades. And so here will be a table that shows you what you've completed and the feedback that you've received. Notice here that under grade, I see a percentage. This is the current percentage of what my instructor has graded so far. And so in IRW 0980, students get credit for the course if they obtain at least 70% throughout the course. So if you see your grade dropping below 70%, that would be a good time to talk with your instructor, to talk about what you can do to keep your grade above 70% so that you'll be prepared to pass the course. Notice here that there's a section labeled assignment. There's also sections labeled discussion and quiz and reflection assignment, and that each of these areas tells you how much it's weighted. And so your course grade is made up 75% of assignments. It's also made up 10% with discussions. Quizzes are a very small amount of your grade, just 5%. And the end of the term reflection assignment is worth 10%. And so when you see these weights, that's what that means. It tells you how much the assignment or this category contributes to your grade. So you can see that I've turned in the Module 1 syllabus assignment. I got 23 points out of 25 points. This is the weight. Because I got at least 70% on the assignment, I got credit, and then I can see what my instructor has written back to me. If there's any feedback that my instructor has typed on the document, I need to press that link titled View Inline Feedback, which will open a new page where I can see any comments my instructor has typed or any notes my instructor has placed on my assignment. And there's also a link for a rubric. And so if your instructor is using rubrics, you'll be able to see how your instructor has graded your assignment based on kind of categories, right? What the instructor was looking for. And so you'll see feedback over here. If you ever have feedback, or if you ever have questions about the feedback your instructor has posted, please contact your instructor directly. Your instructor will be able to go over the feedback with you and answer any questions you may have. All right, some other links here that you may find helpful. Notice that under coursework, there are links directly to the discussions area or links directly to assignments or to quizzes. So if you need to jump to something quickly, so say for instance, I wanted to go back and look at the assignment that I had turned in, I can jump quickly to assignments and I can review what I have submitted here, right? So just a fast way to get to your assignments and a fast way to get to your quizzes or to your discussion posts. There are also links for communication. So if you like to look back at any of the announcements your instructor has posted, or if your instructor uses a video platform like Yuja Video or Zoom, these are fast ways to get to those areas. They're only functioning if your instructor is using them in the course. And also Pronto Instant Messenger is something that some instructors use. So these are fast ways to get to those areas. Under CNM resources, you will see a link to the CNM resources page for students. This can give you a fast way to access information, especially if you need help from one of the areas on campus. You'll also see the link to online student resources. And so if you're new to online education, this is a great resource to help you. So if you'd like to review how to see your feedback, if you'd like to learn how to use your phone to access Brightspace, or if you want to know more about the software requirements, these links here will give you more information. And notice also at the top, there's a way to send emails, there's a way to send a message to your instructor, and there are alerts here. And so if you see an orange button here, that could likely mean that your instructor has graded something or something new has opened that you should check. You just select these little icons to check those things. If I press the CNM logo here, that takes me to the main page of Brightspace, where I can access the rest of the courses that I'm completing by term. And so, all of your courses will be listed under the term in which you are enrolled. So again, I hope that this is helpful. I hope that this gives you an overview of how your course will work. Again, contact your instructor if you have specific questions. You should see your instructor's name and contact information here on the main course homepage, but you can also go to coursework and content. And remember that in the overview and syllabus area, you will see your instructor's syllabus that will also include your instructor's contact information. Note that you will only be able to see these modules when your instructor opens them. And if you see an end date, that's the last day that you'll be able to access the resources in the module. So hope you have a great term. Thank you so much for watching this video. Great, thanks. Bye.